Hello everyone, how's it going? So Disney finally released the Snow White trailer that was exclusive to the Wicked movie premieres. So yeah, this movie's been mired with controversy. The biggest being Rachel Zegler, who's like Brie Larson when it comes to this, like saying everything wrong you can possibly imagine. And then there's also the reshoots, the CGI dwarfs, which everyone has been saying it looks like nightmare fuel, which I agree. We haven't seen real exact photos of what they look like, but yeah, and it's even worse considering that this is Snow White. This is the vanguard of animated films that established Disney's career, not to mention was during their golden age of animated films. Every film that we love, like Aladdin, Cinderella, 101 Dalmatians, The Lion King, owes their success to Snow White. It's like with the Misadventures of Flapjack. A lot of people see that animated show because a lot of people who worked on that show went on to work on shows like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, what else? Regular Show. So Snow White is an extremely culturally relevant film to Disney. So we'll see how this looks because apparently just looking at 4 million views, only 18k dislikes, that is not a good sign. Now I don't have the dislike extension because the way that works is that it only determines the dislikes based on the people who have like the extension, so it's not an exact number, but regardless you could just look at the likes and just determine what is happening.
This was my father's kingdom, a place of fairness, but the queen changed everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty,
What did you say?
the people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated. Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But a lovely maiden I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place. Hello? Is there anybody here?
It's a human.
What did you think I was?
Nothing. Ghost.
You'll be safe from the Queen here.
The queen stole everything from all of us.
I'm gonna need your help.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Waiting on a wish, holding out for someday, hoping somehow, some way, there comes a miracle.
Find Snow White.
I close my eyes and see the girl I meant to
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying.
I'm sorry, my dear. Did I frighten you?
Okay. First off, Snow White isn't a royalty character. She is literally a peasant. That's why she's so the fairest of them all, is because despite working in poverty, despite being dressed in rags, she still finds hope and life in everything she sees. Like, the whole point of her is that she's just so nice and kind-hearted that the huntsman literally lets her go because he just can't find the heart to kill her. And it's just like, look, like, I want to get this. Where is this? What the hell is this? Like, look at this. I can't tell the difference between, like, look at these faces. It's like, I would not be surprised if they used an AI generator to come up with these faces and then plaster them on at some sort of, like, mock body. Like, look at this crap. You know what this reminds me of? Like, when I was a kid, my grandmother had these Victorian dolls at the seat of her steps, and they scared the crap out of me as a kid. Like, they genuinely scarred me for life to the point that I am scared of mannequins and those old Victorian dolls. Like, I don't like being around them. I think they're gonna come to life and kill me, and which Condemned Criminal Origins kind of just kind of cultivated that fear, and now and that's what they look like. Dude, you show this to a kid, they're gonna be scarred for life. Oh my god, and they're girl bossing her. She's literally leading an army against the queen. Since when is Snow White a warrior? She's not a warrior. She's not a fighter. That's why she is so kind-hearted that when the hag comes to her home, she willingly takes the apple and eats it because she's so innocent. She doesn't believe anyone could do something that cruel. The dwarves are the ones who go and fight because this friend of theirs, this someone that they love and care about, decided, hey, we are peaceful people, but because of what she did, we're going to take up arms and go after her. The dwarves are the ones who fight the evil queen and the one who beat her. Technically, it's not the prince, it's the dwarves who take up arms to go fight someone who's clearly more powerful for them because of what happened to the person they cared about most in the world. And it's also more profound seeing that Grumpy turns to Snow White's side. He doesn't trust her, doesn't believe anything she's stated, but even he's upset when they think she's dead. So this idea of now she's like a warrior leading a charge against the queen, like, what the hell is this? What are you talking about? That's not what I want to be. This is not who she is. She's not a revolutionary leader. It's so confusing. What are they doing here? Like, oh my god. Like, dear god, this film, they basically retcon. They're trying to, like, literally retcon the film that made Disney what it is to this day. Like, it is one of the critical pillars of Disney's legacy, and they're doing this to it. Like, look, I've never liked any of the live action Disney films, I'm gonna say it right now, but at least they had some charm to them. Like, I hated Aladdin, but at least I could say that, you know, the singing was good. Same thing for Beauty and the Beast. Like, I hated that film and what they did with the plague scene, and I was just like, what the hell is this? But I can say that the costumes look great. But in this, like, nothing about this looks great. It's like they make a live action film, but most of this is green screen. Like, look at this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if all of this was just her dancing behind a green screen with little green screen puppets everywhere. Why even do a live action? Like, again, you can say what you will about those other films, but at least they went all out with the live action. Like, the Aladdin scene when they're walking up to the palace while they're singing Prince Abdul, and, you know, the genie's bringing out all those incredible figures. Like, I can say, like, yeah, the animated one was far superior, but at least they went full live action with an actual elephant and, you know, everyone around. Like, I can give them credit for that. They can never replicate that original scene, but at least they went hard in trying to make it fully live action. This doesn't look like that. It looks like they put so little effort, so many reshoots, that they're trying to find the most cheap way possible. I'm not saying CGI is cheap, but you get what I'm saying. Instead of paying actual actors, they just decided to do, like I said, this is stuff that I'm pretty sure will scar little kids for life. For whatever little kids are going to watch this film. Like, why would you watch this when you can watch the original? Like, just genuinely asking. Like, I don't want to be a hater, but dear God, what is this? Like, nothing about this looks appealing. And on top of it, you also have Rachel Zegler. Like, I don't even know. Like, how she doesn't, like, the reason, like, really they're trying to hammer that she's the fairest of them all is that this bread scene. Like, oh my god, can you hit the nail on the head any more literal than this? Like, oh, she's giving bread to a poor person who has perfect hair, clean skin, and is, like, even his rags look freaking pristine. Like, if you're going to depict someone who is literally on the brink of poverty and starving, maybe you should get an actor who actually looks like that. Like, look at this. This looks like a guy who's cosplaying as being poor. Like, what the hell? You couldn't hire a little kid who literally just had, like, rub some dirt on his face and be like, okay, that's the scene. But this right here? Dude, this is genuinely stupid. It's just so bad. Oh my god. I don't know what they're thinking. Let's look at the comments. Let's see what people... I'm disliking. This is crap. Immediately pause video, read comment section. I should have done that. Wow, Disney, you're truly incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, not unnecessary CGI, and $209 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Bless you. I mean, at least it costs less than Concorde. I'll give Disney some credit. They are brave enough to leave the comment sections open. That's actually really true. This is technically a kids movie, and for those who don't know, YouTube actually has a policy where things that are directed towards kids, the comment section is turned off. That's why with SpongeBob videos or classic Disney trailers, like for the most part, are turned off with the comments. I won't get into why that's the situation, but yeah. Disney invites you, and I must politely decline. Evil Queen Tamira describes Snow White to me. Weird. At this point, like, I have not seen a single positive comment. I will give them also credit. They're not botting the comments. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Disney would do something like that. Like, bot it with fake likes and stuff like that. It wouldn't go against them. But at the end of the day, is this film going to do well? Maybe. I mean, look at Velma. Like, that first season did very well because of hate watching, but then the second season fell off completely. Mainly because when you make an animated show, they do first season 1, and while season 1 is finished, they start on season 2. So technically, they make 2 seasons and they ship it out. But I don't think hate watching is going to be enough. Like, Beauty and the Beast made $1 billion because it was leading the charge in a lot of ways. Like, it was one of the first movies people were very interested to see where it was going. And while that film got a lot of praise when it came out, later down the line, it got a lot of negativity because, you know, the plague scene, how it felt very weird, how Snow White, not Snow White, how Belle destroyed their drinking water supply by putting lye into a washing machine, where I'm just like looking at that. I remember when I saw that scene, I was like, she made a washing machine in the middle of the town square, and on top of it, she destroyed the entire town's water supply by washing her clothes. And I'm just like, what? And I feel like they're gonna do something like this in this film. I mean, isn't this film like supposed to be set in like Germany or somewhere? Like, I'm confused why there is the huntsman is black, but I guarantee, like, if this film releases in China, they're going to, like, remove that in some way. They're going to do what they did to Finn in Star Wars. They're going to push him to the back. He's not going to be on the poster. And I wouldn't even be surprised if they, like, limit his screen time in Chinese markets, because they tend to do that. Maybe it's because I'm a boomer. I don't know. And I just have rose-colored glasses for the original film. But either way, I'm just, like, I don't see any reason to watch this, even to hate watch it. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Love to hear other people's opinions. Like, dislike. If you want to go the extra mile, subscribe. But that's it for me. Bye.